What's up, my blazenites? It's me, Phoenix, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a good year. I know I am. You're probably asking yourself, Phoenix, what is this? This is not a reaction. No, it's not. That'll be next video. So stay tuned for that. No, but this is the Q&A that I've been wanting to do on the channel. As you guys know, last December, if I'm said, I told you guys to leave comments so that on February 4th, my birthday, I would answer them. As of right now, it is February 4th, which means it's my birthday, which means as of the time of this upload, I will be 22 years old. So, happy 22nd birthday to me! And I still won't be mature. Most people think I'm 16 at this point. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for leaving comments on that video. That really means a lot to me. And I got them out right here, so I will be answering... Really? I have them right here, so I'll be answering all of these questions. If you want to know more about me, this is a video for that. But without further ado, also have my material right here, so you get a visual aid. But without further ado, let's blaze into action with question 1. This one comes from Cameron Gampel, sorry for mispronouncing the name, and he asked me, in your opinion, what do you think MD5 is going to do to help Tari and save Theo from Task Court? So this is a meta runner question. Just speculation about what's going to happen in Season 2. I think it more has to do with Belle helping out. I think MD5 are going to do stuff on their own in order to save Tari and Theo, but they're all going to fail. They're going to need an inside man or woman from this standpoint, so they're going to need Belle. Now we know that Belle does not like MD5, but she doesn't hate all of MD5. She likes Sophia, who used to be Lucinia's sister before, you know, the tragedy happened, and unfortunately Lucinia passed away. But I think Belle will still help because she wants to be Task Corp's #1 meta runner, and with Tari there, she cannot be that. So I think Belle will help out MD5 and try to get Tari out of there. Hopefully not without losing a couple of her body parts. I hope not. I don't want anything to happen to Tari. And I hope Belle actually drills a heart and, you know, teams up with MD5 to take down Lux, because Lux is a monster. If you guys saw my 10th reaction, you'll know why I hate Lux. In a good way, he's a good villain. Anyways, I think Belle might help out, and I think she definitely will get Tari out of there. So, I hope you're redeemed, Belle. Whee! So, thank you for the question. Next question. This one comes from GT10HD, who asks, what do you think you've missed in the Ben 10 franchise and want to rewatch? Or have you watched Generator Rex? Now, I think I missed a lot from the Ben 10 franchise, but some of the things are as following. I want to know more about Cooper. He probably only appeared in Ben 10 versus the -10, which, again, dope special. I really recommend you watch it because it's kind of like a league of villain against Ben 10. A 10-year-old against like 10 villains. Not even like Vilgax or Animo. Was Animo in it? Okay, now I gotta rewatch Ben 10 versus -10. But I also missed the special called Destroy All Aliens, which I haven't seen, so I don't know what to expect. But I believe it is the 10-year-old Ben's storyline, so it's not 15 to 16. So I also think I really need to rewatch Alien Force and Ultimate Alien to see where Ben's and Julie's relationship went south. Because I really thought the relationship was cute. I was sad when Ben and Julie, when I heard Ben and Julie broke up in Omniverse. Like, what happened, Ben? What did you not do? Because usually it is Ben's fault. Another thing is I kind of really need to watch some of the filler episodes of Ben 10 because I think they're really important. So I'm going to have to go back into that. And if I watch Generator Rex, absolutely, I did watch Generator Rex. I loved it, and I think it would have been a great successor to Ben 10 if they ended it somewhere after Ultimate Alien. Had they continued Generator Rex or longer, again, great successor, great series. I really recommend you go try to find this series because it is really great. Think of Ben 10, but instead of aliens, they're mutants. That's all I can really say. So thanks for the question, GT10HD. Question number 3 is from Kate Robinson, and she asks, who is your Smash main? Mine is Meta Knight. So Okay, good to know. When we play Smash, I'm gonna be expecting Meta Knight. So I have two mains. This is basically in the game, and then there's the DLC. So aside from all the characters that we have, I like Kirby. I love playing as Kirby. I think his combos are really good, and he is fun to play as when you get his ultimate. And then as of the DLCs, I like Banjo and Kazooie. Again, good combos, good attacks, definitely powerful Smash ultimate. I love Banjo, I love Kirby, but if I had to pick, I'm going with Kirby. Again, I love beating people with Kirby. Kirby is a strong fighter. So if we play Smash, I'm gonna recommend you play Kirby, or stay away from me when I play Kirby. Next question. This comes from SL She. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I don't know how to say that. And he asked me, what is your favorite anime of all time? Now I'm breaking this down into mainstream and not so mainstream, so be ready. For mainstream, I'm going with My Hero Academia. I think My Hero Academia is easier to get into aside from animes like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, just the big heavy hitters. And I bought a lot of merchandise from My Hero Academia, mainly manga. I believe I bought the 13th volume, and as of right now, I only have the 20th volume. And you're probably asking yourself, Phoenix, why are you blocking the cover? I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody who isn't a manga reader. So the reason I'm blocking the cover is, again, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who isn't a manga reader. Because I don't know if we're this far ahead in the anime. I know we're past the Chisake arc, and this is immediately after that. So just going to let you know. Also, have this dope looking Deku shoot style figurine, and I really like it because I love the shoot style look. I love the boots. I love the arms. I love the only thing I wish he did. I wish he wore the mask. You have the mask, Deku. Stop not wearing it. You have it. Wear it. And also have a hat based around the mask of Deku. I don't have it in the room with me, but it's somewhere around the house. I also have the My Hero One's Justice game, which again, I have the poster, which is above me, and I don't feel like putting it in the video. I'm probably edit somewhere here. And I also have the My Hero Academia Season 1 poster that is on the right side of me, trying to basically separate what is right side with the camera. But yeah, I really like My Hero Academia. I think it's a great anime for new anime only watchers, and I think it's a great series. That is my favorite mainstream anime. Now, as not so mainstream and something that I could recommend to anybody who likes magical girls, I love Pretty Cure. I love Pretty Cure as a whole. All the seasons are great in their own right, but some are better than others. Star Twinkle has ended and is by far in my top 5 favorite Pretty Cure seasons of all time, and I really like it. So if you are a magical girl fan or a fan of Sojo as a whole, I would really recommend you go watch Pretty Cure. Watch any season for that matter, and you will probably fall in love with it. Well, those are my 2 favorite animes of all time. I couldn't really choose between the 2. Next question. Saul Guerra asked me, who's your favorite Pretty Cure, season, villain, fairy mascot, human side character, main series, movie, and crossover? Just the basics. Thank you. Actually, I've been wanting somebody to ask me a Pretty Cure question, so thank you. So my favorite Pretty Cure is Cure Miracle. I know most people would say Cure Happy or Cure Flora or Cure Black. But I like Cure Miracle. She stands out among the rest because she's one of those characters that I truly enjoy. I like her character, and I definitely love her season. My favorite season is Mahotsukai, but Star Twinkle is close to being my favorite. Both are great in their own right because they do something that not a lot of the Pretty Cure seasons do, which is world building. None of them focuses too much on the other world, and they focus too much in Japan. I would really like to see more world building from Pretty Cure as a whole, and I hope we see this in future seasons to come. Hopefully we see this in Healing Good. I really hope so. Favorite villain? If I'm saying big bad, it has to be Darkness. Darkness was a very, very intimidating villain, and crazy powerful as a whole. Even after knowing she was one of the Zodiac princesses, the star princesses, I should say. I'm used to saying Zodiacs. But if I had to say, like, one of the underlings to the big bad, Galogre was a definitely intimidating villain too. He was way too strong and way too powerful. Just the intimidation of this guy was way too much. Favorite fairy mascot? I'm going with Star Twinkle on this one, and I'm saying Fuwa. Fuwa was the most adorable little fairy we've ever gotten in the Pretty Cure franchise. My friend is second, of Fuwa is number one for me because she made the ultimate sacrifice. And man, did it hit hard. I died a little on the inside when Fuwa died. Man, was it just way too intense. I really recommend you go check out that episode because it is just way too intense. Human side character, 2. Seiji from Happiness Charge and Yui from Go Princess. Both are great characters, both have really good development, and both, again, should have fought with their respective teams and would have done more work with them. Because I really liked the characters. I thought they're both great, and I thought they were both really great with great development. So I really liked them, and I thought they were great side characters. Main series movie, Mahotsukai Pretty Cure, Miraculous Transformation, Cure Muff Run. That movie is so awesome. One of the best Pretty Cure movies to date. Great action, great moments, and great character development for both Muff Run and Mirai. So again, Mahotsukai wins for me. Favorite crossover movies is Pretty Cure Miracle Universe. Great crossover movie for the next generation because they don't really bring back the other cures because it's way too much. It's like a Super Sentai. It's like a Super Sentai crossover movie. But it's still a great movie with just the teams we have, which were Cure Pretty Cure a la Mode, Hagoto Pretty Cure, and Star Twinkle Pretty Cure. Excluding Cure Cosmo because this is before her introduction. Again, this is a great movie and I really recommend it. Again, this is a great Pretty Cure question and I really liked it. It was a tie between Mahotsukai and Star Twinkle because they're great series nonetheless. But again, both are great in their own right. And you can't say which Pretty Cure seasons are bad because all are different. So, thanks for the question. It's mostly between Mahotsukai and Star Twinkle. And, oh, this is a big one, so be ready. This question comes from Laney XOX, and he or she asked me, "Sup, Phoenix? I have a Marvel question. What would your own original way can have inspiration from others to defeat Deadpool? If you can't think of one, what theory do you have most when it comes to killing him? Also, do you have any specific reason why you prefer the original Ben 10 compared to the new one? Not saying I didn't like the original. And don't you agree that Baby Shigaraki is adorable? Boku no Hero Academia." So this is a Marvel / Ben 10 / Boku no Hero Academia question. I've came up with a couple ways, and this is actually going back to the Shigaraki question, which I'm gonna have to say is a spoiler because it's in the manga. So when we get to Shigaraki question, I'm gonna post spoiler right down here, so and a timestamp so that you can skip if you want to. One way is actually from a Kamen Rider season that I finished a couple weeks back, Kamen Rider Wizard, and basically what Wizard did was that he sent one of his enemies to the sun to die. And basically what he did was he essentially sent him to the sun because he couldn't keep killing him because he kept coming back because he was the immortal Phoenix. Fellow Phoenix, down for the count. So he sent him to the sun and he kept coming back, right? So he kept going down to the sun and he still died. If I could do that to Deadpool, that's one way of taking him down. Another way is if I had the Infinity Stones, snap him out of existence. One way of taking him down. And the other one is a Boku no Hero idea. I was thinking, if I had Shigaraki's decay quirk, just grab hold of Deadpool and decay him out of existence. Every single cell decaying, dissolving, dead. But again, he has a healing factor, so I'm gonna have to hold on to him for dear life. And if it didn't work, I'd be running for the hills. Next part of the question, also, do you have any specific reason why you prefer the original Ben 10 compared to the new one? I think it's just because I grew up with the original. I love the original better than the others, and I just enjoyed it a lot more than the others. Especially the reboot, because the reboot does a lot of things that the original didn't. Like, it kept it at the number 10. I think they did, but then Ben kept getting new aliens, which added more variety to it. The other thing I didn't like about the reboot is that they brought in Humongosaur and Wrath, which is totally fine. They can do what they want. It's their series. But if you were going to have Ben get new aliens, have him get brand new aliens that are exclusive to the reboot itself. Like Blocks, Vampire, Feedback was original to Omniverse. The Ultimates were original to Ultimate Alien. Swampfire, those aliens were exclusive to Alien Force. You're basically just using aliens from Alien Force / Ultimate Alien in this series. If Ben was going to get brand spanking new aliens, give him brand spanking new aliens. Shock Rocket, Slapback, brand spanking new aliens. Give Ben some variety with these aliens so that it doesn't feel like you're just being lazy and not making new aliens. That's one of the reasons I don't like the reboot, because they brought in Humongosaur and Wrath back. Granted, I love Wrath and I love Humongosaur, but I don't want to see them in this series. They didn't even get John DiMaggio to voice Wrath. At least I'm sure it's not his voice. I am 100% positive it's not him. Again, I like the original because it stuck true to what it was, and it was great. And also, again, so this is the Baby Shigaraki question, so spoiler right now. So I think Baby Shigaraki was adorable. This goes into basically the manga, which delves into Shigaraki's backstory and how he turned out the way he did. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but it's honestly very, very dark. Honestly, one of the darkest chapters we've gotten from My Hero Academia. Horikoshi did this to the little kid. I give this man props for that. How you turned the little kid into this villain, props. I appreciate this. I am impressed by what you did, what you did, Horikoshi. Props to you. I doubt he's watching this, but is he? Is he? And he's a fellow Pretty Cure fan, so yeah. Props to you. Again, he's adorable. I kind of wish he kept his smile and he didn't grow up the way he did, but then we'd be left with One for All, or All for One as our big bad guy. But yeah, I think Baby Shigaraki's adorable. Last question goes to my friend, the Starlight Let's Player. Star, I'm getting to your comment. You were the last one. But anyways, he asked me, which video game series do you consider as your favorite? That's a toughie. You're making me think, Star. There aren't too many video game franchises that I hate. Most of them I love. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, Mario, Legend of Zelda, all those stuff I really like. I'm more of a Nintendo guy myself, so it's mostly just like, hey, here's Nintendo, I like it, that's pretty much it. But if I had to pick one that I go back to, like I question about going back to, and I usually do, easy. It's a no-brainer. Pokemon. I really like Pokemon. I grew up watching Pokemon, so it just sort of clicks with me that I grow back into Pokemon, and just I love watching the anime too. Like, the anime is still going strong to this day, even following the games. Like, I enjoy how Pokemon has still been going strong even with the games. So that is something I give mad props to. Like, it's still, like, you would think, yeah, it's gone on for a long time, but the effort they put into it, I give this mad props. As long as there's effort in a series, I can still watch it. Animation aside, because I know you guys are a little weirded out why Ash's animation changed in Pokemon. Again, I love Pokemon. I think Pokemon is a great series. I've even bought Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I have both save files on this game, and I think definitely I'm more partial to my Sword team than my Shield team, mainly because when it comes to a Pokemon game, I usually pick the Fire type, no matter how lame it looks, Delphox. But I usually love the Fire type on any of my save files. I still have my Sun file, and I still have my Pokemon Black's cartridge. So I really enjoy Pokemon. I still play it to this day, even though I'm basically 22 at this point. But yeah, I really do love Pokemon. Pokemon is honestly one of those franchises that will never get old. And also, Lyn. Lyn's like one of my favorite starters. This and Scorbunny. Scorbunny is really cool. If you are wondering who I picked Scorbunny. Scorbunny is awesome. And I'm also thinking about redoing my Shield team. Like, I didn't pick the Fire type, but I want to pick the other starter because, and just, you know, want to see if I do better than my other team, because this team is kind of losing right now. But yeah, I think this really wraps up everything. I pretty much answered everybody's question, and this video is at 21 minutes. Wow. I was kind of hoping this would be 15, but this way it's more love to everybody. So thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you know more about me, and if you want to game with me, I will leave my friend code down below so you guys can game with me. Usually when I'm not making videos like this, I'm usually on my Nintendo Switch. So if you want to game with me, let me know down below. Also, I'm going to be leaving everybody's links down below, so if you're going to go subscribe to any of these people who have left me comments, do it down below. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave this video a like if you liked the video, add to your favorites if you really liked it. Want to see more score time videos from this channel, subscribe. I make videos weekly or daily depending on my schedule. And if you want to get notified when I upload videos, click the little bell down below so you get notified when I upload those videos. Help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and you will get a special video from yours truly. If you have any requests, don't worry, I'm going to get to them. It's just that with school and everything going on, I really didn't have time to work on them. Don't worry. As of right now, I am working on them behind the scenes as we speak. So if you're seeing these videos, most likely I'm working on a request right now. Help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers, and you will get a special video from yours truly. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos, and remember, many hearts never part. Let them all blazenites. Phoenix, blazing out! Take care.